so low. It's about to be crazy. If you know, then you know.
Hey, you better quit playing with these Miami goons from the Dade County.
Yeah, every day we trying to compete. Focus on the grind like a beast. Throwing through a 5 in your street. Can't cool down, bring it heat. Every day we trying to compete. Focus on the grind like a beast. Throwing through a 5 in your street. Can't cool down, bring it heat. Bring it heat. Bring it heat. Bring it heat. From a city like always, going up, stay liver than a ball game. Coming from the underground, I got dog ways. Leaving all these haters with a long face. If they talk down, now they gotta switch up. If we ever in the rain, we just get bucked. Ready for the ops, no lagging. Toe heat, spit fire like a dragon. Taking extra shots, got B-roll. Whole city under siege, need a hero. 3 rings on.
What is going on, Miami Sports Fanatic Show? Welcome to Miami Sports Fanatic Show / Heat. This is your boy Alex T. This is a brand new show. We're gonna talk all Miami Heat in this show. For you guys, we're gonna try to give you guys the best content. I'm gonna be the main guy here. My brother will jump in here and there, and my brother is, as some of you guys know, is GOT. And we're gonna give you guys some great NBA topics, some great Miami Heat topics. I've been trying to come out live for you guys, but it's had a little difficult time coming on and trying to get some things up and running here for you guys. And so now we're here, so we're gonna talk about the team I love, the team that I've loved for a very long time, and this is something that I've been wanting to do. Well, mainly my brother pushing me to do, but I just grabbed it and ran with it and see how it goes. Please, guys, I know we don't have any viewers at this time. Obviously, we only have 4 subscribers. But as you guys tune in, please smash that like button, and helps with the algorithm of the show and lets people know that I'm here, we're out here. It's brand new show, so a lot of people don't know about it. Just let people know about us, and hopefully down the line we start getting new subscribers and we have more people on viewing the show, and that way we have interaction, a lot of great stuff that could happen if more people are viewing the show. But again, this is a sister company of the Miami Sports Fanatic Show. My brother hosts the Dolphin section, the Dolphin portion of the show, and obviously we have the flag right here, and eventually we're gonna get our little Miami Heat flag and all that stuff. I got some posters up here for you guys. Little terrible towel there in the middle. I got the logo there with the hat. I have a shirt too, but I'm not wearing it at the moment. And eventually we're gonna do bigger and better things, but all with due time. As of right now, this is what we have going on. I made a little space here in my garage. Obviously still working through some things. Just make some space. It's a 1-car garage, so it's not that easy. Not easy to make that much of a space, but I made it happen, and we're here. We're live. We're here. We're gonna keep it going, and we're gonna do this thing out here. And I was gonna go last week, but I got caught up with some things. But we're here today, like I said before, and there was a lot of news out there. Not really for us for the Heat, but we could have been a part of it, but we weren't a part of it. and obviously it's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell got traded to the Cavaliers today for three first rounders, three players, and two first round swaps. The main player of that trade obviously is Colin Sexton and Donovan Mitchell. Those are the two key hogs there. Sexton was pretty much on his way out from the Cavs. He was trying to get a long term contract with them. They weren't with it. They were trying to get rid of him since last year. Obviously, he had, I believe, ACL injury last year and wasn't really ready to go. So, you know, he probably could have been on the move last year, but that wasn't able to happen. And then Donovan Mitchell, obviously, Utah's decided to tear that thing apart out there with Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. It wasn't working out for them. They, you know, their, their version, their vision for that team has changed. Obviously, they have a new owner, new general manager, new president of football, basketball operations. So it's a whole new team out there. Obviously, as we know, every time there's somebody new in the front office, they want to tear things apart if they don't see things going the way they want it to go. And that's what Utah did for them. And that's fine. That's fine for them. I mean, we don't really care about Utah. That's their stuff. That's their problem. But the reason why we're talking about it is because a lot of us Heat fans really wanted Mitchell to be a part of the Miami Heat. And, a lot of people are bummed out that that didn't happen. A lot of people are upset that that we didn't trade for him. And we need to realize as a fan base, guys, that we cannot have every single all-star that's available out there. It's very difficult, especially us that we're constantly trading first round picks. We're constantly making moves out there, and we can't continue to expect the Miami Heat to always trade for the all stars available. You know, it comes a time that a team like Utah, for example, they wanted minimum first round, five first round picks. Uh, if you're a Heat fan and you follow the Heat, obviously we only had two available, and then we have a third one, but we will have to ask the Thunders to see if we could use that pick that we gave them a couple of years ago. But at the end, we only had three first round picks. If the Thunders would have gave us that pick back, that we could have traded, and basically it was Tyler Hero and Duncan Robertson, and I believe Omar Yurtseven was included as well. And that wasn't enough. That wasn't what Utah was looking for. Utah cared more about the picks than anything else. They really didn't care about players. Obviously, there needs to be player swap to clear salary, to make salary for both franchises, but they didn't really care about the players they were getting. Obviously, they pretty much like Sexton because they gave him a long-term contract, 4-year contract, I believe it was, about $90 million for 4 years. That's not too bad for a player at his caliber. He's a young guy. I know he's coming out of ACL injury, but I've always been a fan of Sexton. He was, for me, he was a great shooter out there. He was just in a bad team, a bad organization. And sometimes things like that happen to good players when they go to bad franchises. They put up great numbers and whatnot, but people don't take them serious because obviously they've been part of losing organizations. So you could score 30 points per game, but if your team is not winning any games, then there's not much out there you could do. But that's the story out there, guys. I know a lot of you guys are upset. A lot of you guys are um, cursing out the franchise. Tyler Hero put out there. He put a comment out there, and people went ballistic on him. Tyler Hero has nothing to do with this trade, guys. So leave that poor man alone. I'm not sure why people were attacking Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, he's a young player, man. Tyler Hero is only 22 years old. He had nothing to do with this trade proposal falling apart. Obviously, I'm sure Utah would love to have Tyler Hero, like many other organizations would love to have a player like Tyler Hero at 22 years old. And I'm not sure why people are attacking, why people are acting like it's the end of the world. Guys, relax, relax. We need to calm down and realize that we still have Jimmy Butler in our team. We still have Bam Adebayo on our team. We still have Tyler Hero on our team. We have a healthy Victor Oladipo on our team. And when I say healthy, he is healthy to be out there and play. We had Kyle Lowry that's hitting the gym, losing weight. He looks slimmer than anything else, slimmer than he's ever looked before. Um, we still have Max Drews. We still have uh I know I'm missing a few people. We have Omar Yurtseven that we don't know much about him yet, but he put up a couple of games last year. He put up some great stats out there for us. He kept the offense flowing, and we got Nikola Jovic. He's a brand new rookie. I know he had one great game in the summer leagues, but remember he's a rookie. He's not used to this NBA type of league, and he'll get there eventually. But he's the only power forward right now that we have. Uh, I can't forget about Caleb Martin as well, and we have a couple pieces there, guys. I am concerned about the power forward position. I feel like we don't have a stretch four or four at all. But we're pretty booked. We have 16 guys in our roster right now. Um, so that are signed as contracts. So it's not like we could cut somebody as somebody. We could only the two-way contract guys. But besides that, there's not much more moves that we could do unless we trade somebody like Duncan Robertson. And to be honest, guys, I don't think anybody else in the NBA is ready for Duncan Robertson or wants Duncan Robertson, because if not, we would have traded him already. His contract is pretty ugly, but he's a shooter out there, guys. He opens up the space for us. He does a lot of great things for us offensively in the 3-point paint in the 3-point line. Sorry, and what are some things that we need to work on this year um, as a team so that we could maybe make it to NBA Finals. The main thing I'm gonna say, and this you guys are gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Uh, it's health, man. We work on our health. We have healthy players out there. Kyle Lowry doesn't miss any games. Jimmy Butler doesn't miss any games. Obviously, guys, we know that veterans are gonna miss a couple games, but not 15 to 20 games like they did last year. Bam Adebayo missed a lot of games last year as well. He's not gonna have that. He had a little injury last year, and he had surgery and everything, but he came back and he looked fine, guys. Um, Tyler Hero at the end in the in the playoffs, he got hurt as well. So I know a lot of people are upset from his play in the playoffs because he disappeared, and I'm not gonna lie, I was upset too. But we ended up finding out that he was injured, and they didn't want him to play on that injury and tear it up more. Why not I believe it was his hamstring, lower body injury, and they were taking their time with him, and we understand that. We get it. They were taking care of the guy. He's only 22 years old, like I said before, and he has a lot to prove as a 22-year-old because he's flash. You know what I mean? He's shown potential. I'm talking about Tyler Hero, and potential that he could be way better than what he is right now, but he has to do his part as well. As we all know, Pat Riley at his end of the year conference said that he was asked a question if he will see Tyler Hero as a two-way player, and Pat Riley said, right now the answer will be no, but if he proves to me and he bulks up and he becomes a two-way player and he earns that starting role, then I'm sure Eric Spoelstra will start him. We'll put him in the starting lineup, and I'm pretty sure that will happen. But he needs to do his part as a player. Um, I'm not calling Tyler Hero out, but at the same time, if he wants to be respected out here and inserted into the starting lineup, then he has to do his part and become a two-way player because that's the only way to do it. Look at Duncan Robertson. He's a one-way player. He has one specialty, which is a three-pointer, and he's losing um, his spot in the starting lineup because that's all he does. And defensively, he's a liability. Obviously, we all know Tyler Hero defensively is a liability as well. So they both need to correct that. But I see more potential, obviously, in Tyler Hero as a playmaker, as a rebounder. He does a lot of other stuff that he could do a lot of other stuff he can improve on. And thanks, bro. That's my brother GOT from the Miami Sports Fanatics show saying nice setup. Yeah, bro. There's more pieces to it. There's some things I gotta remove and improve, but that comes with due time. That comes with due time. But yeah, guys, it's like I was saying, it's not the end of the world, guys. We still have great players on the team, and you guys can be upset that we did not pick up Donovan Mitchell. You know, I really wanted Donovan Mitchell as well. I'm not gonna say I didn't, but let's not pretend like he's a LeBron James and he's a Kevin Durant and he's a Dwayne Wade from the past. Donovan Mitchell was a great player, good player, especially in the playoffs, but he wasn't one of those guys that you throw half of your team away for him. Um, yes, obviously he'll get us over the hump, and right now, not having a stretch four or a power forward that could play next to Bam is very challenging. I've been hearing rumors out there that they're gonna try out Caleb Martin out there, and to be honest, that scares me a little bit because he doesn't have the size or the weight to compete down there. We're gonna be even smaller than we've been the last couple of years. Um, but if he could do it, he could do it. There's rumors out there that Jay Crowder wants to come back. Obviously, somebody asked him a question a couple of days ago. He pinned it. He pinned it in his Twitter account as a main message to see. They asked him if he would like to be a member of the Miami Heat, and I believe he said yes. So for some reason, he wants to come back. He wants to come back after a year with the Suns. Why? I don't know. The Suns have been a pretty good team the last couple of years. But something must be going on over there that he's looking for a way out. And obviously he left us for money. He liked being down here, but he wants a guaranteed contract for I believe it was 3 years. We offered him a 2-year contract. We could have pushed it to 3, but Pat Riley's always looking for the future. At times when he does these type of contracts, and he did it for the benefit of the team. So we lost a player like Jay Crowder. If we play him at the 4 spot, I think he'll play a little better than Caleb Martin. But he's also proved that he does a lot of bonehead moves when he's out there on the court. He's doing a lot of dumb stuff that sometimes we wish he wouldn't be doing. And that's that with Jay Crowder, guys. What do I see out of Nikola Jovic? I see a raw guy with potential. I'm not quite sure he's gonna play a lot this year, guys, to be honest with you. He seems a little too raw to be thrown out there, and we don't really want to scare these guys away. We want them to try their best and and move along as the game goes by, as their body goes by and their NBA IQ goes through their head, and they start getting adjusted to the NBA level, and maybe down the line they'll play him a little bit longer, a little bit more, a couple minutes a game. But he seems raw. I know, obviously, we need him out there right now because we do not have a stretch four right now, and it'll be nice to have a guy like Jovic out there. But let's see what happens with that. But like I said before, he's a little raw, and if he could improve and show Pat Riley and their exposure that he's capable of being out there on the court and play him, why not? Give him a chance. Let him be out there. Let him do his thing. Um, I saw a couple highlights from Jovic, and I really like what I saw. And I saw him in the summer league. I believe he put up 26 points in one game, and after that he disappeared. And then he had uh, I believe a lower body injury, so he never came back out again. And he's a mystery player. You don't know what we're gonna get out of him. The Heat don't know. Basically, it was hard to scout him. Somebody was out there. Somebody made the call to tell Pat Riley, "Hey, look at this guy. This guy is what you guys need." And we do need that. We need a stretch four that could go out there to a 3-point line and make some threes out there. That way, Bam controls the paint for us. And he's the guy we were missing, but we don't know yet. He's still a rookie. He's raw. And we have Omar Yurtseven as well. That's another project player. Um, Obviously, I believe he was undrafted, and he's another project guy that he could play in the paint. He could stretch the floor as well because he can make 3 points. And he's a young guy as well. So obviously, we saw him in a couple games last year, but can he be a starter? Can he have a role on this team off the bench? We don't know yet. We don't know if he's capable of doing that, and that's something that we're gonna find out. And to be honest with you, if Eric Spoelstra and Pat Riley were worried about that, I believe they would have already made a move for somebody, for a power forward, and they would have brought him along, or them, plural. Maybe they needed two players, and I don't think so. I think they believe in the development of these two guys, of Omar Yurtseven and Nikola Jovic, and they're gonna let them do their thing. And why not? I trust Eric Spoelstra and I trust Pat Riley. Um, they're two smart guys, and they have proven um, that we could trust them with these type of moves, and moving forward, they're not gonna let us down because they know what's better for the team, and they know what their vision of the team is gonna be for the following year. So I'm excited, guys. I'm excited for Victor Oladipo, a healthy Victor Oladipo, to be out there for us. Play from day one. Of a slim Kyle Lowry. I had to say that. Slim Kyle Lowry, because we killed the poor man. I'm not gonna lie, I killed him too. He just didn't look healthy and ready. He didn't look like he was a Miami Heat player out there on the court, and that's not the type of guys we have out there. We have healthy guys out there. I'm not gonna say healthy, but slim guys, athletic guys, guys that could run in the court for hours without getting tired, and that's what we need out there. For Kyle Lowry, I know he's up there in age. He's like about 37 years old, I believe. He has a big contract, so Pat Riley gave him a big contract. That's Jimmy Butler's boy. That's what Jimmy wanted to be in the team, and he has to earn it. He has to earn it. Obviously, he has that championship in his back pocket that he earned with the Raptors, and he's trying to do the same thing for us in Miami. And let's see if they get it done, guys. Let's see if they get it done. Um, you know, the Cavs got better, guys. The Cavs got better. The Sixers got a little better. Celtics got better. Um, who else out there? The Bucks. They're gonna do the Bucks. They're gonna do the thing. The Bucks are a great team. Um, but nothing to be afraid of, guys. Nothing to be um, going crazy about. Why we're not making moves. Everybody else is getting better. We stayed the same. Um, do you guys realize we were one shot away from making it to the finals? If Jimmy Butler would have made that three, we would have been in the finals, guys. And you guys need to realize that yes, we stayed the same, but I have to say this: we have a healthy Victor Oladipo for the entire season, and possibly to the playoffs if he stays healthy. You know, he's had this injury history with him and it hasn't gone away. And we have a slim Kyle Lowry out there, and we have Omar Yurtseven and Nikola Jovic, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We should see an improved Tyler Hero out there as well. The start of the season is gonna be awesome, guys. We don't go against the Orlando Magic for the first time in I don't know how many years. It's a different route out there, guys. Don't be discouraged. Don't be afraid. Um, we're in great hands. We got Pat Riley out there, man. Eric Spoelstra. I know everybody wants the All Star. I always want the All Star as well because that's what we're used to, right? Every time a All Star is available and we feel like we could maybe get them. That's what we want. You know, Kevin Durant came out for a couple weeks, and the entire fan base was after Kevin Durant. Me as well. You know, but sometimes things don't transpire, things don't go your way, and and it's okay. It's not like it's not like we're gonna not be a great team because we don't have Donovan Mitchell or Kevin Durant. It's not like we're not gonna compete out there uh, because we don't have Donovan Mitchell and Kevin Durant. Obviously, those are two great players to have. And if I promise you, if we had the the capability to find more picks, I'm sure Pat Riley would have done it and he would have made that trade. And we would have had one of those two guys. Obviously, Kevin Durant is staying put in with the Nets, but at least Donovan Mitchell, he would have definitely been a member of the Miami Heat for whatever, for Tyler Hero, Duncan Robertson, of course, and probably Omar Yurtseven, whoever else you want to throw out there. And, that's what it would have been. But hey, it didn't, that's not what happened. That's not what's going to happen. And we're running it back, guys. We're running it back with a healthier team. Obviously, that should make us better. Like I said before, we were one shot away from making it to the finals. And, don't be discouraged, guys. Just relax, calm down. Let these awesome guys like Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra do their thing. Halfway through the season, we're looking like garbage. Then, let's throw the white flag and go crazy and go nuts and be upset because we never made the move for Donovan Mitchell and Tyler Hero's looking like caca doo out there. And we got to move on from him because he got nervous and he got shy and his potential is a 6-man role, which is nothing wrong with having a great 6-man coming off the bench. It's just, when it comes to that, then money starts becoming an issue because obviously you got to pay other guys. And I'm sure that next year he's going to expect this money, which he's going to have to earn. So are we going to give him the extension? I'm pretty sure they are because it's easier to trade somebody that's currently on the contract that versus not having a contract. And obviously, even if we don't extend him right now, we still hold his bird rights anyways. And those bird rights are a big thing in the NBA. So, I wouldn't be too worried with that. So that's it, guys. That's the news of the day. That's what happened today, guys. I just wanted to come out here live and give you guys my first show as the member of the Miami Sports Fanatic Show Heat. And this is where I give you guys a little introduction of Alex T and how he became Miami Heat fan. I'm not gonna go for too much longer, maybe 5 more minutes, just to give you guys an idea of where I'm coming from and whatnot, and who's my favorite player, and why do I root for Miami the way I do, the way I've always done. And this is me, guys. So obviously, we all know in 2003 we drafted Dwayne Wade. 2004 we picked up Shaquille O'Neal. 2006 we won our first NBA championship. And I cannot forget in 2006 in those championships, I was upset. We were down 0-2 against Dallas. I'm here watching as a kid. And D Wade just comes out here and I see blood in his eyes. I see a guy that's ready to destroy the world. And he's doing everything he can to win the game. And ever since that, man, D Wade has been in my heart forever and ever. And the Miami Heat as well. So I used to follow the Heat as a kid, but not really like that. Obviously, it took D Wade to bring that shine out of me, and since D Wade came out, man, especially in those finals, I'll never forget. I was sitting in my little twin bed watching the game as a kid. Obviously, it's the summertime, so there was no school the next day, so I could get away with it, and just enjoying him out there, man. And obviously, ever since then, and then obviously 2010 happened. We picked up LeBron James, Chris Bosh, D Wade stayed with us. We kept Haslam. It's been great, man. This is a team that's very nice to follow. It's encouraging. I'm also a Dolphin fan. And if you're a Dolphin fan and a Heat fan, it's good to have both, because usually the Dolphins unfortunately have more downs than ups versus the Heat have more ups and downs. So, I always say this when the Dolphins are having a terrible season. Like, well, thank God we have the Heat. Thank God we have the Heat, or I have the Heat, because not everybody's a Heat fan. And thank God we have the Miami Heat, and I could watch a great game out there. Most likely, more than yes than not, they're gonna get a W, and they're gonna go into the playoffs and advance and do great. I don't expect for any team out there for the NFL or NBA to always go to the Super Bowl or the finals, but at least be competitive and advance in the playoffs. If you got swept, okay, well, we got swept 2 years ago against the Bucks, and I was upset. I was, but they just didn't look right to me that year. So it is what it is, But those things happen. But a team that's always competitive, that are one of the best organizations out there. They do things together. They grind together. There's no reports out there. There's nobody putting out fake news out there. They have their stuff together, man. That's very important to have. And this is an organization that a lot of people hope to be. A lot of people admire. A lot of people want their organization to be just like the Miami Heat. And that's the reason why I follow this team, because there's no dysfunction out there. There has been, but they cleared it up real quick. they they gel well together, and you're always gonna expect a great product out there. And as a fan, that's what you want to see. You want your owners to try to get the best player they can, to try to draft the best player they can, to pick up the best player they can, to have free agents. Look at us. We're every time a free agent, all-star free agent is out there available. You know, who are the three teams that are always thrown out there? One of them is always us. Even if we have no interest, they're always picking us and telling us, oh, the Miami Heat might be interested in this player, so on and so on. And that's not always the case. And like I said before, guys, we can't always pick up players that are available. It is what it is, guys. I know you guys are upset. I need you guys to trust this team. This is one of the best organizations out there. Eric Spoelstra and Parody are gonna try to do their best, the best they can do, and they're gonna do it, guys. So just have some faith, have some belief, trust your team, trust your organization. Um, don't lose sleep because we didn't pick up Donovan Mitchell. Obviously, I was on board to pick him up as well. It didn't happen. It is what it is. Okay, don't be upset at it, and just relax. Relax, calm down. It's not the end of the world. Um, but this is gonna be the last couple words I say. Just enjoy the off season, guys. The season's coming up real soon in about a month, and we're gonna have some real basketball to talk about, some real plays out there. I'm gonna give you guys a lot of content out here. Um, some play by plays on the games. Maybe I'll go out there for a scrimmage. If they are allowing fans out there, any breaking news, any rumors, anything I see, um, I'm gonna be out here with you guys. I'll try to come out at least minimum once or twice a week. Obviously, when the season comes out here, I'll be here about, if we have, let's say, 3 games in 1 week, I'll probably do 2 games because I have a big family, guys. I have 4 kids, and it's not easy for me to always come out here and just jump in here and give you guys great content and a great show and talk to you guys for hours and hours and hours and hours. I wish I could, but family comes first, and we have to take care of that first. So this is Alex T, and I'm gonna be here every so often, especially when the season comes, to give you guys great content, and we're gonna have great conversations. And eventually, when we start getting more subscribers, we'll do some more interesting things, like maybe some couple panel shows. I've seen out there that a lot of people don't have that type of thing going on here. Um, I really don't like those type of shows, but something that you guys would like. Obviously, you guys leave me a comment, and I'll review the comment, and we'll go on from there, guys. This is Alex T, guys. Please, like I said before, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Miami Sports Fanatics Show Heat. Hit that like button. Tell your peoples that we're out here. We're gonna talk about Miami sports, mainly basketball, mainly the Miami Heat, and we're gonna give you guys the best content we can. And just tell your friends and family members to subscribe to us, guys. Give us some love. Obviously, the more people that watch us, the better it is. And that's all we want, guys. All we want is for you guys to view our show, subscribe to it, hit that like button, smash that like button. If you're catching a rewind of this, smash that like button when you come in and when you watch the video. If you want to talk about something, leave a comment, guys. Just leave a comment and let me know, and we're gonna talk about it. All right, guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.
It's so low. It's about to be crazy. If you know, then you know.
You better quit playing with these Miami goons from the Dade County.
Yeah, every day we trying to compete. Focus on the grind like a beast. Going through a 5 in your street. Can't cool down, bring it heat. Every day we trying to compete. Focus on the grind like a beast. Going through a 5 in your street. Can't cool down, bring it heat. Bring it heat. Bring it heat. From a city like always, going up, stay live than a ball game. Coming from the underground, I got dog ways. Leaving all these haters with a long face. If they talk down, now they gotta switch up. If we ever in the rain, we just get bucked. Ready for the ops, no lagging. Toe heat, spit fire like a dragon. Taking extra shots, got B-roll. Whole city under siege,